Welcome to London, and a new Tory leader has just been announced at the Queen Elizabeth Centre here in Westminster. The Tory leader that has won this bid is none other than Foreign Secretary Liz Truss. Of course, we all know Rishi Sunak, the Indian origin MP, was also contesting this race. And if he had won this, he would have been the first British Indian Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. But alas, some things do not change so easily. So we do have Liz Truss in 10 Downing Street very, very soon. She will be the third woman Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. So the Tory leadership bid started after resignation of Rishi Sunak, that crucial resignation when he was the Chancellor of Exchequer, the most important person in the Parliament of Boris Johnson. When he resigned, it triggered several more resignations and led to the collapse of the government of Boris Johnson, forcing him to tender his resignation and start this new bid for a new Tory leader. Rishi Sunak was leading the ballot the first 5 rounds, which saw MPs voting to pick the top two contenders, and he had consistently led those votes. Liz Truss only managed to get onto the second position in the very last round. But what happens in the hallowed halls of Westminster is a completely different story to what happens on the ground among Tory members in England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And we always knew this, Rishi Sunak knew this, his team knew this, that he is the underdog in this campaign. Research that has been conducted in this country has shown consistently, just like the other parties, Tory members tend to be older, more middle class, and more white. And to have a brown MP in 10 Downing Street was breaking a glass ceiling that perhaps UK was not yet ready for. So we do know now that Boris Johnson will tender his resignation to the Queen at Balmoral in Scotland, where she's currently residing, and then Liz Truss will meet the Queen and then officially become the new Prime Minister of United Kingdom, and then she will move to number 10. But this is not the most important part of this entire campaign. What everyone is waiting to see is, what will Liz Truss do? How will she stop this looming economic crisis that UK is currently under? We have massive energy bills that are rising rapidly, and come winter, many households will be pushed into poverty. Rishi Sunak had a plan for this, a plan that was unpopular because it involved raising taxes. But he promised that he would tackle those that suffered the most with this economic crisis by giving them more benefits. Liz Truss, however, has not come up with a plan yet. She has promised not to raise taxes, but she has said that it will take a week for her to specify the provisions that she wants to put in place to save UK from plunging into another crisis. Labour leader Keir Starmer has said that Liz Truss needs to freeze taxes. He also needs to freeze electric bills if she does not want to push UK into another economic catastrophe. So what will happen to Rishi Sunak now? Well, it wasn't a surprise that Rishi Sunak did not win this election, did not win this leadership contest. He already knew this. During the weekend, he's made several statements where he's hinted that he would be supportive of the new Conservative government, and he will continue as a member of Parliament representing the people of Richmond in North Yorkshire. When asked whether he would contest another leadership bid, well, he did not say no. He just said that he needs to recover from this massive campaign that he led. But obviously, he will be looking at things that come up his way, and this is not the end of Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak has been a man absolutely instrumental in bringing down Boris Johnson. He will go down in history for that alone. But will he, at some point in the future, become the first British Indian Prime Minister? Well, he has a good chance, but we will see how that works on. The next few days are crucial to see what Rishi Sunak's political stand will be and whether this election has created a divide in the Conservative Party that might not be very easy to fill, and whether Labour and Lib Dems can make use of this split to boost their own strength coming the next election. But yes, Rishi Sunak is not going to disappear. He is here and he will continue as an MP, and perhaps in the future he will contest once again to become a Tory leader. This is Ruhi Khan in London for Mojo Story.